Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. Georgia is well known for its state park system. The state was one of 6 that came together to establish their own park system in the early 1930s. This week, Daybreak meteorologist Dalton Mullinax takes us to the oldest state park in Georgia, Indian Springs, as we discover Middle Georgia.
Indian Springs State Park, located just 45 minutes north of Macon in Flovilla, Georgia, is arguably one of the United States' oldest state parks. As you enter the park, your attention is immediately drawn to Big Sandy Creek. This creek flows all across Middle Georgia and runs through the park. When you get to the park, one of the first things that park manager Catherine Darcy suggests doing is to visit the visitor center to gather information that will help you explore the area. Located in an early 1900s house deemed Idlewild, the office houses early 1900s antiques along with park information.
We've been in a state-run recreation area since the 1800s, which actually predates Niagara Falls State Park.
After stopping in the office and paying your park fee, you will then be free to explore all that Indian Springs has to offer. One of the main reasons that Indian Springs draws over 280,000 visitors per year from around the globe is due to the spring house on the property. Located down the hill from the visitor center is where you have the opportunity to test the natural spring water straight from the source. For centuries, the Creek Indians settled around this spring due to its healing powers before, in 1825, Creek Chief McIntosh signed a treaty that would hand the land over to the Georgia government. While the land has now been preserved by the Georgia Department of Natural Resources, they still let people take the water home with them if they choose to. People from all around Middle Georgia come to Indian Springs for just the water.
It has minerals that it picks up in the water as the water comes up through the ground, and people believe that those minerals actually have healing properties. So to this day, people will come and bring their plastic jugs to fill up and take that water home with them. Some people will only drink Indian Springs water because they believe it is so good for them.
While the spring is what the park is most famous for, there is so much more that this Middle Georgia gem has to offer, and that begins with the brand new Idlewild Event Center. The 20,000 square foot event center saw construction wrap up in September of 2018. Pairing this new 500 guest facility with the existing 1930s stone pavilion built by the Civilian Conservation Corps offers Middle Georgia residents with 2 separate venues for potential weddings. When I asked Darcy about the vision for the new event center, she said it was for more than just weddings.
The idea behind this was to keep it as neutral as possible so that you could come in and decorate however you like and make it a really upscale wedding venue. Or you could have, like I said, your corporate events come in and you could subdivide the room and have several trainings going on all at once. So we'd rather leave it open to kind of hosting whatever kind of events fit the space.
The new event center also has a patio attached to the back that serves as a space for relaxation and conversation. And just down the hill from the Idlewild Event Center is where you have the main body of McIntosh Lake. This 100-acre man-made lake has just been restocked with fish for this upcoming season. So as long as you have your fishing license, this place may be for you. Reporting from Indian Springs State Park, meteorologist Dalton Mullinax, 41 NBC News.
Cottages and campground lots are available for rent as well. The park is open every day except Christmas Day. The visitor center is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and the park itself is open from 7 a.m. to sunset. Chief